apart from I say the injury stuff. Obviously, he said Gomez and Trent, they're not ready yet. But he's saying obviously we have to wait in terms of McAllister to come in just to see, because he mentioned about the adrenaline, to see maybe if it was adrenaline or anything like that. But he finished the game, so he in his mind is thinking that he's fine. But yeah, other than that, I think the rest of the team is fine. And then obviously Bradley, obviously not fit enough yet, ready to kind of kick on and play. But let's see, man. But in terms of that, guys, man, what's your kind of oversight, man? In terms of, are you guys looking forward to the Fulham game? Do you think it will be an easier game? Do you think it's gonna be one of those games where we just have to just win at all means necessary kind of thing? But the way we played against them with 10 men at Anfield, I wish this one was at Anfield, man. But the way we played, they should have had they should have been down to 10 men when we played them then. But at the same time, they did play well in that first 10 to 15 minutes, as what Arne Slot said. But looking at their team, they've got Jimenez in there. He's going to probably do the same thing as Beto. Maybe not as powerful and maybe not as strong or as fast as, say, a Beto, but he's still going to give Virgil and these guys a bit of a problem. You got Adama Traore, so that's a lot of speed to kind of deal with. Maybe no end product from him, but he's got a lot of speed. He's got strength as well. You've got Smith Rowe in their team as well. He's good. Normally a Wobie would play as well. And then you got Anthony Robinson, is it Anthony? Anthony Robinson, I want to say that I get his name right. Yeah, I know Savage's guy. He's on 10 assists in the Premier League. He hasn't moved off of it since, but hopefully he doesn't. I think do you know it's mad because the last time he got an assist in the Prem was against us. So that when he got up to 10, because he got 2 assists in the game against us, didn't he? And that's when, I mean, I was like, oh my days, bro, this brother is cooking still up and down that side. He's going to offer a lot of overlap. So if we go with Jones, he's going to have to deal with that consistent running in behind or round the, on the outside overlaps from Robinson as well. And I don't know if they'll go over Wobie there. If they go with Smith Rowe he'll tuck in and do the little link up play. But they went with a 5 at the back in the Arsenal game. So they went with 5-2-2-1. So they had the 2 10s with Adama or wingers, whatever you want to call them. And then you had the holding players in Lukic and what's his face? Savage's guy, man. That one, he wanted us to sign him ages back. Sanderberg, that's the one. So they went with them 2 in the pivot, and then obviously they got Leno in goal. I know, man. We just need to win. I did catch some of the Arsenal game. Arsenal didn't play great, but they found pockets and they found space in behind them. Obviously, listening to what Kanate said about teams when you play against Liverpool, it feels like it's a cup final for these teams. They said like it's going to be on TV, so they're going to try their best because maybe after this game they could potentially get a signing. But yeah, let's kind of see what happens with that one. Yeah, it was boring that first half because a couple of my mates, 2 of my Arsenal brethren, they were at the game watching it, and they messaged in a WhatsApp group at halftime just saying, "Yo, it was a boring ass game, man." And they were watching it. The guys that were watching it on the TV as well within that group saying, "Yeah, it was boring up until the goal." So I don't know. It's crazy as well because Arsenal's picked up. Timber got injured in that game. Gabriel got injured in that game as well. He's got a hamstring. I don't know. I think Arteta said Timber's one was a knee, so it might be a reoccurring thing from the knee. Because remember, he was out with a knee injury, didn't he? So maybe that's something there. And then Ben White as well got injured. So these guys are down to the bare bones at the back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, man. Big up to Alexander as well. Bradley and Bradley's back, but he's not fit in it. So I think that's where we made sure we went with the guy that was fit more than not. And Allison, obviously, as he said, more the tick box. Allison obviously did training. You could, from the pictures you guys saw inside the training, he was doing training, but they have to do the tick box exercise for the concussion protocol. And that's it, really. Arsenal fans is laughable. They're begging for us to lose. Yeah, but I want them to lose as well, bro. I think it's only fair that they want us to lose, isn't it? because at the end of the day, they still have a tiny, whatever hope it is, bro. Like they've got this tiny bit of hope where they could potentially still win it. So at any means, they're obviously going to want us to lose games. They're obviously going to want us to drop points. So it is what it is, man. Securing the Premier League title, top priority, and celebrating with the fans this season from Abdul. Yeah, 100%, bro. That's exactly what we want. We want to secure it. We want to go and win it. Big up, Danino. What did you say, my broski? Big up, man. Hope you've been blessed. Morning, bro. At this stage of the season, it's about the W. More importantly, even that most of the players had poor performances. He said most of them were poor. Well, you saying the first half, them man, they were moving a bit shaky though, but second half, I thought it was cool. Most important, most of the players had poor performances. Okay, fairs, my bro, fairs. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to the team lineup. I'm gonna keep it the same, guys. I want to know what you guys think in terms of, do we keep it the same, or would you change something? Would you bring anyone in? Would you take anyone out? What would be your you guys' lineup for this game? Because for me, I'm gonna keep it the same. I think it worked. I think it gave us a lot more numbers from the midfield standpoint when Curtis stepped in. I think it just gave us a bit of calmness as well. Apart from, for some reason, Ibra and Verge were on some madness in that first half. Like they weren't calm at all. But if you guys watch my earlier video, make sure you guys go and watch that as well. As I said, I think it was more that they just wanted to make sure we win, and I think that for some reason, these guys had loads of pressure. I don't even know why. Normally, they maybe looking at the last result against Everton as well, and they wanted to put that right. We lost 2 games back to back, PSG and Everton, PSG and Newcastle in the final. Maybe that's the reason. They just wanted to put it right. So I think that's why their first half was a bit mad. But yeah, I wouldn't change it. Let me see. Are you saying no changes? Salah was shit all game. Hey, bro, let's not say about Salah, bro. I ain't saying nothing about this, brother. Time I say something, bro, for some reason, I'll let people see it for themselves. Get Endo, Kiz, and Elliot. We need to rotate. I hear the rotational piece as well, but the man them had enough rest, bro. They've been away for a minute, chilling. Can run the same team again. And Nunes too. Okay, you say throw Nunes in the firing pit as well. After that performance from Jota was cooking. I don't know if I would like to, you know what I mean? I don't know if I wanted to take a brother out, man. He was cooking still. Yeah, he was cooked. For me, he was doing well, man. I don't want to take him out yet. When he's in this kind of form, this is the Jota one. Keep it the same, but we need Elliot and Chiesa to at least feature from Chelsea. I agree, bro. Slot is, bro. I told you, Slot wants to wrap up this Premier League and then he wants to run. I promise you, if you wrap up the Premier League, you're going to see some mad teams. You're going to be seeing players you didn't even think existed still at Liverpool. Because I think that's when he'll just play them. Or would he want to do the whole thing about, nah, I think he'll give them game time then. Because there can't be any reasons now that you can't, because now we've wrapped up the league. So hopefully we can wrap it up, before Arsenal or at Arsenal. Well, when we play Arsenal, rather wrap it up before so they can give us the guard of honor, actually. I'll just see Chiesa giving some playing time at some point. Bro, I think everyone, even when I was watching the press conference and the chat was spamming like, yo, play Chiesa, give Chiesa an opportunity, play him. Yeah, give Chiesa a little 30 minutes. Will he even get that? And I think these type of games like Fulham, them man, they will just drop shoulders and then just get shots off. I think that's what you need, isn't it? But Arne Slot has his method, man. Who are we to tell him? Maybe he's making Chiesa mad, so when he steps on the pitch, he wants to score. I don't know, man. But at this rate, like, I'm feeling sorry for Chiesa because I'm just like, what do you need? What do you need to do to get given an opportunity? Like, you're training well. You keep saying you're training well. You get like these odd minutes here or there. You scored in the last game you played in, and then this game you don't see pitch again. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go Alisson. Like keep it the same. Alisson, Jones, Kanate, Virgil, Robbo, go with the Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Sobo, Diaz, and then Jota again. I thought it worked well, to be fair. And then you still got, your Gakpos, your Nunez's to on the bench, Chiesa's, Elliott's, and stuff like that to come on if needs be. And fingers crossed, Allison will be back for this one. But if he's not, Kelleher is fine in goal. But yeah, if Allison's back, as Slot said, he would play him in there. In terms of the score predictions, lads and ladies, what is your score prediction? Drop it in the chat with the goal scorers, please. What will be the score for this one? Let's think. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I thought we would have probably got a bit more goals in the Everton game, but I thought, Tarkowski and Brunthwaite did well, man. They blocked a lot of shots. Well, I say a lot of shots. There was 2 from Jota. I thought, yeah, if this hit the target,